I first of all tried to find the answer for myself, within myself, because this is one of the things about my philosophy. It begins with the individual. You begin with yourself. The individual is taught to come to peace with himself, within himself, to get right with himself. For example, the old evangelistic statement, get right with God. Yes, I believe in that, but I believe that a person gets right with God and gets right with his fellow man by first of all getting right with himself, within himself. And if a person is right with himself, honest with himself, within himself, then he will not wrong anyone else. And then I believe that if a person is truly right with himself, everyone else will be compelled to be right with him. I don't believe that anybody can even cheat you if you're really right and honest with yourself.
The whole science of depth psychology seems to indicate that is a very, very difficult and very few people obtain that kind of self-acceptance, comfortableness with oneself, and yet you claim that you've had tremendous success in having people to accept, understand, and live by that practice.
Yes, I'm having very good success in doing this, and I find that the difficulty in getting people to follow along this line is because we're programmed to look for all causes outside of ourselves. We are programmed, for example, to blame other people and circumstances for our conditions in all things, rather than going within ourselves and becoming at cause with our own circumstances and situation. Human nature, somehow or the other, needs a scapegoat. For example, it's so convenient for black people to say, well, the trouble with me is the white folks. And it's easy for other ethnic groups to sort of use other groups as scapegoats, so on and so forth. But I believe that the person must come to himself and become at cause within himself with the conditions and circumstances of his life.